The movie kicks off with Thunderleg, a skilled martial artist and assassin. Thunderleg's life revolves around becoming the top fighter globally, famous for his devil's kick move, lethal and lightning fast. One day, he gets a job offer to eliminate a renowned kung fu master, Wei, for a hefty fee. Without hesitation, Thunderleg confronts Wei, who offers double the money for his own safety. However, Thunderleg sticks to his principles, refusing to compromise his integrity. The battle begins, and Thunderleg's prowess outshines Wei's mastery, swiftly defeating him. Next, we're at the town's premier martial arts school, led by Master Wang and his student, Professor Kai. Wang commands respect, but Kai, particularly Freddy, Wang's unruly son, doesn't fear him. Freddy mocks Kai and enjoys others' discomfort. When Kai catches on, he confronts Freddy, calling him out for abusing his father's authority. They settle it with a fight, which Kai loses. Despite being a professor, Freddy's natural talent surpasses Kai's, lacking only discipline. Later that afternoon, Freddy hangs out with his buddies at the market, plotting their usual pranks. He decides to spook a girl with an eel, but it backfires when her mom, a kung fu expert, catches him. Realizing he's no match, he runs off. Luck isn't on Freddy's side that day. On the way home, he spots Jerry bullying a vendor. Freddy steps in, defeats Jerry, and ensures the vendor gets paid. Warning Jerry to stay away, Freddy leaves. In the evening, Freddy finds the girl he pranked and her mom with his dad. Trying to avoid trouble, he's introduced to them by his dad. They turn out to be his visiting aunt and cousin. They spill the beans about Freddy's antics, landing him in hot water. But before punishment, they're interrupted by Lee, Jerry's dad. Lee, furious at Freddy for beating up his son, demands punishment. Freddy's aunt intervenes, letting Jerry's pals decide Freddy's penalty. They opt for 10 hits, no retaliation. During the hits, one of Jerry's friends steps up but fails to realize Freddy can defend himself. Despite the blows, Freddy remains standing, showing no major injuries. When the enemy tries another attack, Freddy knocks him down with one punch. Lee and his crew have to help Jerry up and leave, embarrassed. But Master Wang is still furious. From the next day, he punishes Freddy harshly, making him squat with bowls on his head and shoulders for hours daily. Despite this, Freddy and his pals manage to dodge punishment in various ways. Master Wang discovers this and is frustrated with his son's lack of discipline. Determined to make a change, he calls his brother, Sam, a renowned kung fu master famous for the drunken style. He's unbeatable when drunk. Long believes Sam can instill seriousness even in someone like Freddy. Until he arrives, Freddy is confined to the outhouse with a heavy pot around his neck. His friend rescues him, warning that Sam's training is brutal, often leaving students unrecognizable. When Sam arrives, Freddy knows his freedom and peace are over. Learning about Sam's extreme methods, Freddy dreads meeting him. He flees to a restaurant, where he tricks a man into paying for his meal since he's broke. But the man turns out to be the restaurant's owner. His henchmen pick a fight with Freddy for trying to swindle them. Meanwhile, at the same diner, Master Sam is enjoying a meal. Seeing Freddy in trouble, he steps in to help him fight off the henchmen. Grateful for the assistance, Freddy thanks the stranger. As they chat, Freddy starts disrespecting Master Sam, not realizing it's the same person. After venting out his frustrations, Freddy finally asks for the stranger's name. Upon learning that the man is the master with the whitest name, Freddy's expression changes. He tries to flee but fails. Then, he foolishly tries to brawl with Sam and learns his lesson swiftly. The next day, his training begins, with his first task being the tedious job of transferring water between massive pots. Seizing an opportunity, he pretends to fall into one of the pots. When Sam rushes to help, he's deceived and ends up trapped inside the pot. Taking advantage, Freddy escapes and seeks refuge in an abandoned building. Little does he know, it's the lair of the notorious assassin Thunderleg. Despite being warned to leave, Freddy refuses, unaware of Thunderleg's true identity. Consequently, Thunderleg proceeds to thrash and embarrass him. He's on the verge of ending Freddy but hesitates because it would damage his reputation to kill such a weakling. Freddy's spared, but he's never felt more ashamed. His anger morphs into a desire for revenge against Thunder, and to do that, he needs to train. In the next scene, he returns to Sam, apologizing and pleading for help. Sam takes him back, offering a final chance to prove himself. Step 1 of the training involves boosting his arm strength. Sam ties sticks to his hands and maneuvers him like a puppet. After a full day of training, Freddy struggles to use chopsticks at dinner. He wonders if he'll ever match Thunder's strength. But with each passing day, he notices his arms getting stronger. The first phase of training concludes when he can crush walnuts with his bare fingers. Then one day, the master and student visit a local betting spot. Sam, a seasoned gambler with keen eyes, wins every round and rakes in cash, much to his opponent's annoyance. Their game is interrupted by a bald man who thinks he can beat Sam. They wagered everything on the final round, but the guy cheats his way to victory. Exposed as a fraud, he freaks out and pins the blame on Sam. Freddy challenges him to a brawl, assuming it'll be a breeze. But the bald dude reveals he's skilled in skull-style kung fu and packs a mean punch. He dominates Freddy initially, but Freddy grabs a hammer and wins in the end. Later, Master Sam runs out of his beloved booze and sends Freddy to fetch some from a joint. Instead, Freddy spends the cash on a feast and waters down the alcohol, thinking Sam won't notice. Elsewhere, the bald guy brings in the Bamboo Master to rough up Sam for his earlier antics. Bamboo Master's got his stick, but Sam's missing his usual power boost, booze. Freddy shows up just in time, but Sam quickly figures out the booze has been tampered with. Unable to fight the Bamboo Master, they decide to bolt under the cover of night. Freddy blames Sam for not training him properly since he couldn't handle Bamboo Master. Sam reveals he'd only taught Freddy the basics of drunken kung fu so far. Now that Freddy's got those down, he needs to learn the real deal. The two then drown their sorrows in drink. While most people would be staggering, Sam pulls off moves from all 7 kung fu masters. After endless training, Freddy finally grasps the ins and outs of kung fu, learning about the masters and their strengths and weaknesses. He becomes more disciplined and takes his training seriously. One day, landowner Lee approaches Master Wang, trying to buy his land for a coal mine project. Despite Lee's offer of profit, Wang refuses, knowing Lee's intentions. Meanwhile, Thunderleg receives a letter from Lee, asking him to kill Wang. Thunder agrees and prepares to head to the city. On his way home, Freddy encounters the Bamboo Master, recalling past humiliations by him. Seeking revenge, Freddy instigates a fight. He gains the upper hand, especially when drunk, and defeats the Bamboo Master, taking his wine pots. Returning home, Freddy finds a letter from his master, thanking him for mastering drunken kung fu and announcing his departure. Back at the training center, a panicked man informs Wang that Lee's men are seizing the land. Wang rushes to confront them but finds no one. It was a ploy by Thunderleg to trap Wang. Excited for the challenge, Thunder sees Wang's defeat as a chance to boost his own reputation. The battle kicks off, and both fighters show off their strength and skills for a while. But when Thunder decides to pull out the devil's kick, even the mighty Wang falls. He hits the ground, almost facing death, until one of his students brings Freddy. Seeing his injured father, Freddy's blood boils, and he gears up to take on Thunder in Wong's place. Thunderleg recalls him from their previous encounter when Freddy embarrassed him. He mocks Freddy, thinking he's the same guy who fled in fear last time. Suddenly, Sam shows up, much to Freddy's relief. Thunderleg freezes, knowing the power of the Drunken Master. He's the only one the assassin truly fears. But Sam assures he won't intervene. He wants the fight to be between his student and Thunder. They clash, and Freddy skillfully dodges all Thunder's moves. Frustrated, Thunder makes a slip-up, giving Freddy the advantage. Finally, Freddy uses his strength to break Thunder's neck, emerging victorious. In the end, Freddy stands tall, and his father is proud of him at last. Turn on alerts, like, and subscribe for more videos similar to this one. Thank you for watching.